What is, you know what I realized? I realized that you have so much knowledge when it comes to nutrition, and nutrition is such an important part. It's like medicine.
It is.
It's medicine.
100%. And that's exactly what I like to tell my clients now. And that's exactly what I teach. I teach how, because it's information that goes into your body.
And it's integrative, right? And you said integrative medicine?
Integrative, correct.
Integrative.
Yeah, integrative nutrition. So that means that we implement a lot of like detox things, and we obviously in supplementation. So my program, the program that I have is called DYNE, which is Detox, Intake, Optimization, Nutrition, and Emotional and Mental Wellness.
What's the number one mistake that people make when life gets hard and they turn to food?
So I feel that one of the main things that I see happen is everybody is there's an overflow of information. So you get a lot of information from Instagram and then like newsletters, right? So people are like, wait a second, I'm so overwhelmed. I don't know which way to go because this guy says eat more protein, but then they tell you that you also need carbs, but then I need to, how does that pair up with what I work out? So people end up being so overwhelmed that they become what I call possum. They end up just freezing and then not doing anything and reverting back to what they know and what they're used to doing. And then that's why they feel that they don't get anywhere. So I think I'm going to tell you first from my experience what I did, mainly when we went through the cancer, because I had that overwhelmed with a cancer diagnosis that we were facing, right? So that's different than I just want to get thinner and I just want to look good for my wedding or I need to lose 5 pounds, right? It's a little bit different. With that being said, is that it is important to find someone that is knowledgeable, that's maybe a practitioner that understands your case and your health goals and your health concerns. That to me is the number one thing, because now you're not just hodgepodging it off of Instagram. Yeah. So that's number one. Number two, really get an understanding have some labs and testing done. I think that's super important because that's data. And data allows you to now make informed decisions. So I think that's number two. And I would say number three is have a good relationship with food. And that's the hardest part of that whole equation.
So when you were in crisis, what was the number one fear that kept you up at night?
That he would die and my kids would not have a father and my daughter would not have a father to walk her down the aisle. You're going to make me cry.
You're gonna make me cry. No, I feel like, it's really difficult when you go through these life transitions, right? And so I understand that there's a certain level of strength that you need. Do you need a tissue? Can we get a tissue?
There goes the makeup. Man, you got me quick. Diet girl.
I wanted to ask you another question, but I was
you went right at it.
No,
okay.
No, it's just.
I love you for it. I don't do it any other way, Mama. I hate superficial crap. That's why I think I've started to like you so much.
So
perfect. That was a hard one right there. You hit the spot.
How do you help someone? So when you feel like you're falling apart, how do you help someone else? Like what is it where do you pull your strength from?
Wow, that's actually an amazing question because my main program is for cancer patients going through treatment and helping them with their nutrition, and it's literally massive PTSD all day, every day for me. And it's hard, and yes, it's extremely draining. That's why I take clients that don't have cancer as well, because it's more enjoyable in terms of like it's easier and a little bit more uplifting and not as emotional.
In that
for
case,
me.
it's preventative when you take
exactly, or people that just have different health goals, that they want to lose weight or they want to just for longevity. That you're not in a pressure cooker, so to speak. Honestly, prayer.
Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah, so I turn to God constantly to give me the strength, even the words to speak to the people that I'm helping, because I need it to be God speaking to them, not me.
Absolutely.
I look for joy. So I'm very, very particular about the people I give my time to. So people that I enjoy time with, Obviously, my family is a huge source of comfort and just joy for me. My children, I basically turn into one of them when I'm with them for the most part, unless I'm teaching them something or complaining about something. But other than that, and then I love nature. So those are the ways that I kind of plug in order to continue what I'm doing, because the work that I'm doing, I think, is God put me here to do it. God saved him for a purpose, and I feel responsible for that.
That's amazing. So what do you think that's one thing that people can do to support their body under stress? What's a practical thing people can do to support their body under stress?
Okay, so if you ask me if it's one thing that you're asking for, then I'm going to say sleep. Sleep is the most critical thing that we can do. You can actually go without food for 20-something days and make it where you cannot go for more than 3-4 days without any sleep. So sleep is when your body replenishes, regenerates, it detoxes. It's a lot of hormones are released when we're sleeping that help the body heal. And so that's probably the most critical thing we can do. I would say hydration. That's a big one as well. And then more so than food is stress. Stress, believe it or not, food comes later. So stress is the other one, is mitigate stress. Stress is inevitable, but it's how we deal with stress that's the most important part. And the tools that we need to learn, and most of us don't know that.
The hours of sleep that someone should get every night is minimum.
Well, I think everybody's different. However, it's because it also has to do with restorative sleep, like how well you're going into these cycles of sleep. But overall, the majority, to say the normal curve, you want to get anywhere between 7 to 8 hours of sleep, ideally. For children, it's a little bit different, but for the average adult, that's what we're looking at. Yeah.
Okay. So right now, you feel like you do have like a regular sleep schedule?
Oh, you're talking about me
I have not. I see you sometimes at 4 or 5 in the morning, girl. You're up working out. I'm like, she is strong. I don't know how you do it.
Well, I do have a crazy amount of energy, and
I can tell.
A lot of it is because I do. The biggest thing I actually teach is how to support your body for the phase of life that you're in and what you do every single day. And I do that with food. But yes, on the sleep part, I will normally get anywhere between 6 to 7, 8 on the weekends, because I do that on purpose. During the week, it's definitely harder because of the phase of life that I'm in. So then I do other things to support for the 1 or 2 hours that I don't get